The NYC anthem at the count of 2. 1, 2.
And welcome to another edition of Joel Kopa, where we bring to you the experience of Gombe Corps members. I am Juliana Pius Birma, and today with me in the studio I have a nutritionist, a registered nurse, and a medical lab scientist who, out of their benevolence, held a medical outreach in a particular community as their individual CDS. I would like to introduce them to you. On my right I have
Achieve Blessings Lydia. I am a registered nurse. I studied Bachelor of Nursing Degree Science in University of Tunku Abdul Rahman, Malaysia.
Thank you very much, Blessing, for coming.
Thank you.
And we have...
My name is Banji Mary. I'm a graduate of statistics from the Polytechnic Ibadan.
Thank you very much, Mary.
Thank you.
Khadijat.
Hello viewers, my name is Usman Khadijat. I'm a medical laboratory scientist and I'm a graduate of Abdul Salih University, Edo State.
Thank you very much for coming. So viewers, today on today's show we will be talking about a medical outreach held by our various corps members who, out of their benevolence, decided to do something for the community. Mary, can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, like I said, my name is Banji Mary. A statistics graduate from the Polytechnic Ibadan. I'm a nutritionist, and recently I was posted last year to Gombe, so I'm a serving corps member in Gombe, Malahina to be precise. So I'm a founder of Bamu Nutritional Health Consult as well.
Okay, a young founder.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we understand that you held a medical outreach recently. Can you tell us about this medical outreach? What is it all about?
Thank you very much for that question. The medical outreach is an outreach that we actually did at Malahina Premier Care Center to support those that don't have access to health care, and to do some screening to help people to know their different health challenge, and to let them know what is going on in their health, to let them know their health status. So about the medical outreach, we actually started by creating awareness. The awareness started some weeks before the outreach, so we reached out to the district heads, we reached out to the head of the facility, primary health care center. So, and also we actually reach out to the religious centers, the church, the mosques, to a lot of people, the community, the village head, the community head, to create a public to create an awareness regarding the medical outreach. So, and on the day of the medical outreach, so we started with health talk. So why we actually educate people on nutrition, the diet, some things that we can incorporate into our daily feeding, and also some nutritional diets we can actually eat. So we talked about how to stay hydrated during the hot season, as everyone knows that it's very, very hot right now. So and people are always dehydrated. So when they feel dehydrated, sometimes we know they are dehydrated. So we actually talk about some foods that we can actually take while you are dehydrated, and also when we are fasting. So after fasting, so it helps you to stay hydrated. So also we talked about we actually had a sensitization that day too on cervical cancer, and after the health talk, the sensitization. So we move further to go on the screening. So we use screening on various tests, like it's up to 5 tests we carried out after the screening. So we actually disseminate medications, and also we actually give room for medical consultations. So here is my colleagues that actually carried out together, so they have to tell you more about what we did.
All right, sounds like a wonderful help to the community. Thank you very much for that response. So can you tell us, when did this outreach take place and where did it take place? Which community? And maybe probably when you were selecting your community, was there a reason why you selected that particular community?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Like I said earlier, I served at Malaina. So looking at Malaina for weeks now, I can see that we have Premier Care Center there, and during that, within that area, so and it's very close to Gombe State. It's a very actually carry out the test. It's going to be more easier for me than going to a place where I'm not familiar with and start surveying. So that is why the outreach took place at Malaina Premier Care Center on the 11th of February. That's last month.
All right, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. Khadija, can you tell us how many people did this particular outreach benefited from?
Thank you very much. We were able to attend to over 130 people. They came for their retroviral screening for HIV and hepatitis B and C screening, also VDRL for syphilis. We did blood pressure check and also blood glucose test and physiotherapy also for those that have joint pain.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Blessing, do you want to add up to the benefits and what you did during the outreach?
Oh yes, of course. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
As part of what we did, we gave out medications like anti-malaria, paracetamol, like the class of the antiemetic, like albendazole, and the rest of them for those people who are in need of these medications. These are all we did that day.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. So Mary, can you tell us, when you were conducting this outreach, did you get any visitors, like maybe people that came in and then saw what you were doing?
Yes, we had visitors. We had visitors from the WHO, and we had visitors from Rotary. So they came to oversee the program.
Okay, all right. So can you also tell us, did this particular outreach make any significance? Because you know the essence of making an outreach like this is so that you can maybe at least save a life or make a significance in the life of a patient. Did it actually pay the results of your efforts?
Yes, it did, and I'm very, very happy that it did, because during the outreach, before the end of the outreach, so like my colleague said, we actually carried out a physiotherapy section. So most of those that came with pains, discomfort, complaints, so before they actually go back that day, they were able to actually testify that they got relieved from their pains. So we have people that came with back pains, we have people that came with leg pains and all those pains, so they got relief. And after a week or two, I reached out to the head of the Malaina to we have a discussion. So he actually highlighted to me that he was so grateful and he was so happy that during the outreach, 2 people were tested positive of the test, so they were reactive to the test. So one of them
which of the test?
Yeah, hepatitis B.
Okay.
Hepatitis B and syphilis, am I right?
Yes.
Yes. One of them was reactive to hepatitis B, and one of them was reactive to syphilis. So he told me that one of them that was reactive to hepatitis B. So the person reached out to him, and the person has been referred for further checkup. So the person has seen has undergone some checkups and has started his treatment. So he actually made mention that the family of this lady in particular has lost 2 brothers, and if not for the medical outreach, she would not have been aware of her own health status. So it was the outreach that actually opened her eyes that she was having an hepatitis B. So that's he was so grateful that the medical outreach helped to save the life. So I was so happy to hear that as well.
You must have felt satisfied.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, that's beautiful. So it shows that your outreach really played a very big impact in that particular community, because you've saved a life by doing that. Thank you very much. So Blessing, can you tell us, hearing from this particular story, you know, that a patient is not even aware of her status, if not that the outreach took place, can you tell us the importance of checks, daily health routine checks?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. As she was talking earlier, she made mention of family history. So family history it's a very important factor in checking whether this family, they are prone to certain disease conditions or not. And that should actually make them more proactive, in the sense that they would need to go for follow-up checks and make sure that they are actually in the right direction. So ideally, one should go for medical checkup annually.
Okay.
But then from the age of 40 and above, men especially can go for prostate to check for breast cancer, and then HPV, and all of these things. And then high cholesterol level actually plays a whole lot of it plays a part actually in cardiovascular diseases. So medical checkups for people, they tend to see that, okay, there is no need for this. As long as they're not feeling anything in their body, to them they are very okay. And then these diseases, they are very silent. At some point you won't really know that, okay, I am having, until you go to check.
Yes, and then
on the day of the outreach, there was a woman that came. She came in actually, and then I checked, and then her blood pressure was over the roof. It was 200 over 120. And then to her, she was normal. She said she wasn't feeling headache, like nothing at all. So these are the things that we actually need to take charge of our bodies, take charge of our health, because most of these things, they are silent. And you get to find out towards the end stage where you have literally nothing to do about it. So
thank you very much.
Medical checks is very important.
All right, thank you very much, Blessing. Mary, can you add up to what Blessing talks about? It's about regular health checks, going for regular health checks. Like she said, like a woman that has a high blood pressure and she wasn't even aware of it. You know, like we Nigerians, I think we tend to just move with our sicknesses and our diseases. I think we have this resistance in our body. We will know, before you see a person admitted in the hospital, you will notice that that sickness must have dealt with him, or must have reached a certain level that is not treatable. So can you advise our audience about regular health checks?
Yes, I'm really grateful that you actually showed that to me, because even right from my experience, like as Blessing said, that is common, especially if you go to the streets. You hear people saying that, well, okay, let me just put it this way. Whenever let me use you as an example now. So I just like, okay, my sister, I would like you to go to the hospital to do checkup. You hear people like, God forbid, I will never go to the hospital. Why would you wish me bad? You want me to die? So people have this orientation.
Yes.
When people hear the word hospital, the word hospital, they actually believe that you are wishing them bad and you want them to go and die. So it's actually one of the reasons why we have to keep saying it. We have to keep encouraging people. We have to keep telling people that it's not a bad thing. You can go there even if you hear you are fine. It's not a waste of money.
Yes, it's not.
So I had people saying that Now I've checked, I'm fine. Why did I even check? When I have to, I already know I'm fine. It's not a bad thing. Even if you are fine, just go, check, and be assured. Myself, I used to tell people that one of the two basic test things that every family should have at home is glucometer and BP monitor. Okay. Because everybody, we have like our body changes as we grow older. I can tell when I stop having the certain BP. Well, I was under 25. I used to have low BP. Okay. So when I clocked 25, I saw the changes in my BP, and since then it has been constant. So for someone who is not even, who does not know this, even some coppers, they actually. I'm sorry to say, but that's the reality. Because some coppers don't know their blood group, they don't know their genotype, they don't know anything about their health. So you see a full-grown man, an educated man, ask him his genotype, will tell you that genotype. What do you mean by that? And you see, so it's something that we have to be encouraging people to keep checking. If you actually know this thing, probably. There was a time I did my blood sugar and my blood glucose. I always do it once in a month, and the result is always 80, 85, something like that. And that day or that month, it was 103. I was like, wow. I used that opportunity to actually encourage my clients and my customers that this is one of the reasons why we always say that even if you know your health status is okay, just keep checking. So look at people will tell me that as young as I am, why am I checking often? What am I eating? What have I done with my health that I'm checking? I said, I mean, it's your health. And I have this machine, so I should keep checking. So if I've not known that, then I'll just keep eating recklessly, keep living my own, and from there it can actually excavate to anything else. So I will keep saying it every moment I have and every opportunity that I have, that basic check are very, very important. Don't wait till you are sick, don't wait till anything happens. Just try once in a while, go for checkup and know your health status. It does not cost anything.
It's very, very important. Thank you very much. I hope with this enlightenment our audience will take their time, select a day, go to the hospital, do a random medical checkup and see their health status. Okay. You talked about your what you do, Bamo nutrition. Yes. So can you tell us about it? Can you tell us what's the inspiration behind it? Why do you do that?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. Bamo Nutritional Health Consult is a wellness brand that actually oversees nutritional guidance for people that have interest in actually building their health and also taking charge of their health. So we are just not giving out guidance, we are also checking out for people for basic checkup though. So basic checkup, and also we have this therapeutic massage we offer to clients that are suffering from pains and discomfort. So like I said, some people do not like going to the hospital, but at least they feel comfortable when they have people that they can reach out to for basic things. So that is why that is what brought about the Bamo Nutritional Health Consult. So if you don't want to go to the hospital for basic check, you can actually do some basic screening. You can actually know we offer a nutritional consultation, and we actually offer the therapeutic massage as well. So when people actually have this basic knowledge and enlightenment, so whenever it's called to go to the hospital, they feel free to go because they already have this orientation and awareness of what is going on in their health.
True. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Khadija, you've been quiet. So I learned that you also have a medical outreach that you want to do. Can you tell us about it so that we anticipate?
Thank you very much. Inshallah, we'll be organizing a cervical cancer awareness and screening outreach by April 1st to 3rd of this year. The outreach is going to provide awareness for over 1,000 women and also free screening for 200 women. Wow. And the reason for that is because cervical cancer is the second most common cancer in women, and it's a lot of women die daily due to the cervical cancer, and it's due to lack of awareness, lack of screening facilities. So this project is coming to bridge that gap. So we are going to be attending to women at FCET, that's Federal College of Education, Technical, Gombe, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Khadija. I think we'll look forward to that outreach. Thank you very much. Our nutritionist in the house, you know, most of the questions are targeted at you because it's very, very important. So can you tell us about nutrition and health living? Can you tell us about it?
Like I do say that nutrition is beyond what we eat, but it's a lifestyle because we are what we eat. Even when we come into animals, I have animal scientists and I have these people that actually studied animals. So when they did their projects, so they actually test different type of feeds on animals to actually see the differences in their growth and everything. So same applies to women. We are what we eat in the sense that our body mass index, our weight, our lifestyle, our immune system, and everything about us has to do with our nutrition. When you consume right, you actually feel it in your health. You want to glow. I used to say it, you don't need much natural skincare for you to glow. If you eat well, you will glow naturally without any cream or any so you glow naturally. You glow naturally. So and also when you eat well, you'll be able to feel your body system. You'll be able to maintain a very ideal what's it called, stature, because it is not just, you know what to eat at the right time to eat, and that is one thing that I love about nutrition. Nutrition is not just all about eating proteins or eating carbohydrates. What to eat at the right time to eat it. Sometimes your body can just demand for water and you'll be giving it food. Sometimes the body can demand for protein, you'll be giving us carbohydrates. Sometimes for nutrients, sometimes vitamins. So when you don't have the knowledge of all these things, you just keep eating randomly. And the funniest part is when some people actually tell you that they are eating well, they actually actually believe that eating well means when you combine meat, fish, egg, malt, all these proteins, combat everything, combat it in a plate. So they tell you that they have everything in a plate. You are damaging yourself. You are hurting yourself. You are hurting your system because when you know the amount of foods you need at the right time you need it, you'll be able to feel yourself better.
I think this is a picture of the outreach that is being displayed.
Yes, this is Nurse Blessing carrying out blood pressure test on one of our attendees. Yes.
Okay, all right, beautiful. So back to our nutrition. You know, what are those healthy life habits, nutritional life habits that will help prevent diseases when you maintain it?
Thank you for that question. That is one of the important things.
Sorry, I'm seeing a Red Cross. That's a Red Cross jacket, right?
Yes, the Red Cross also came for the outreach.
They came for the outreach.
Yes, they came for the outreach.
They were part of the visitors.
Not visitors, like say they are part of, we collaborated together.
You collaborated with them. Wow, beautiful.
They are part of our guests.
Wow, okay.
So this is the team.
Oh,
so
wow.
So back to the question you asked me. Most of these healthy habits that we can inculcate. First is sleeping well. Okay. Because when you eat well and you did not take enough rest, it's still going to bounce back at you. Yes. Your body needs enough rest to process everything you are eating. And also, when you sleep well, you actually help the metabolism of the body. So also, sleeping well, eating the right diet. So when talking about the right diet, it's not just protein. We have whole grains, we have carbohydrates, and majorly, I will emphasize on that whole grains and fiber. So that is one of the essential vegetables. Is one of the essential things. So it's the right thing. So and also doing for regular checkup. That is what people don't like hearing, but that's one of the early habits that we can inculcate. And also reducing junks and cutting down some excess junks. When I say junks, I mean processed food. So we all know what processed food is. Or that our 5 minutes meal, short meals.
They won't like that one.
I even think it's even more better here compared to where I came from. Seriously,
right?
Yeah, it is. Everybody knows that place is. So as I was saying, also exercising is very, very part of the healthy habits we can actually do, because when you exercise, you burn calories, you help the body to actually digest well, and you help the body to actually rest, and also it's actually help you to gain a very good stature. So, but if you're just eating and you're not exercising, the body will just be storing up calories somewhere. It might be stomach, it might be leg, it might be any. So it's that like that.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so can you give us in one sentence? You know, people are our Muslim brothers and sisters are actually fasting at the moment, and also our Christian brothers and sisters are some of them that are Catholics are going through Lent season, which is a fasting period. So can you give them an advice that they would actually a nutrition advice that they would maintain during this fasting period?
Thank you. Like that is one of what we discussed at the outreach. One of the advice we get is to give is staying hydrated, because during the fast you are unable to eat much, so sometimes you may be feeling weak or dizzy. But when you break up before you fast, so stay as much as hydrated as you can. Take enough water, and when you break your fast, try to break slowly. Don't just break with heavy meals. So you can just try from taking water, take some fruit. After taking some fruit, just try to give some time, give the body a little bit rest to actually digest that one and take your meal. So when taking your meal, try to actually add a lot of fruit and vegetables, not just a heavy bunch of carbohydrates, because at that moment your body, even before the fast, you are going to sleep, so your body doesn't have energy to actually eat very little but substantial meals. When I say substantial meals, very rich meals that are rich in all the component of the foods that requires the body.
Thank you very much, Mary. Thank you. I'm sure our audience are getting more enlightened today. So in one sentence, can we please, Khadija, can you tell me what are your future plans? Because you talked about that medical outreach. I'm sorry, it's also a plan. Do you tend to extend it to something bigger?
Yes, I intend in making it bigger, because the WHO has a clear goal to end cervical cancer by 2030, using their target 90-70-90. 90% of girls below the age of 15 will be vaccinated, HPV vaccine, to prevent cervical cancer, and also 70% women who have involved in intimate relationship will be screened for cervical cancer, and also 90% of women who were tested positive to some of the abnormalities are going to get free.
So you intend to collaborate with WHO?
Yes, okay. I intend to join hands with them in fighting cervical cancer to end it by 2030.
Thank you very much, Khadija. I hope that plan comes to reality. Blessing, what about in one sentence, because we are out of time?
Oh, okay. For me, it's just going forward in my career pursuit, actually.
Okay.
So from here, I intend to be a peri-operative nurse.
Okay, all right.
So I learned that in FTH offer the course for a year.
You want to go through?
So after this, I believe I would want to go through it.
All right. Thank you very much. We're out of time, but in one sentence, Mary, can you give advice to the audience watching? Just one sentence.
My advice to the audience watching is that let's just please take our health serious. So, and also let's just in any way and any endeavor, when you see medical outreach going on, just go there, get yourself tested.
Right. Thank you very much. Okay, viewers, we've come to the end of today's episode. I'm sure you've learned something, and as Mary advised us, we should take our health seriously. Go out there, go to that hospital, take that medical test, and know your health status. It's very, very important. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode. Same time, same station. I remain Juliana Pius Birma.
The NYC anthem at the count of 2, 1, 2.